The key to success is to start before you're ready. Marie Forleo. This has been my mantra in one form or another before I can remember. One of my first businesses I created as a 7-year-old was a lemonade stand out in front of my house. Back in those days, I didn't have to worry about how much lemons cost or how much that 2x2 square of pavement lease payment would be in front of my house. I did get hooked on the thrill of creating a product and then selling it for a profit. This drive to be an entrepreneur has weaved its way through my life over the years. One morning, not too long ago, I woke up laughing, not just a chuckle, but a good tears rolling down my face belly laugh when I remembered the day when my husband and I backed the horse trailer up at 5 in the morning to load 75 finished chickens that were going to the Hutterite colony. One by one, and then one would run out. And then we put another one in, and so on and so on. If you can imagine loading cats into a large van, that's like loading a flock of chickens. It must have taken us 2 hours, a lot of sweat and perseverance, and definitely some colorful language to get them all loaded into the trailer. We made it to the colony, and they all had a good laugh as they saw all the chickens in the back of the trailer until they had to catch them all over again because chickens don't like to be caught twice. This is one of my big first business ideas, a pastured chicken business called the Happy Chicken Farm. I'd read a book by Joel Salatin and his methods of raising chickens on mobile pens and moving them to fresh grass every day. This idea sparked so much excitement and happiness that I didn't waste much time to go into the local UFA and order myself 75 baby chicks. I'd never had chickens before on our farm and was so excited about this idea. I cleaned out an old playhouse, bought some supplies, and I patiently awaited my 75 baby chicks. Learning all the ins and outs about what temperature chicks like, what feed to buy, and when to let them outside, and when to take them to town was all very exciting for me. I love to work out the details of how much it would cost to run such a chicken business, and most importantly, how much I would profit. I've always seemed to look at the world through rose-colored glasses and really see only the good stuff. So when things such as coyotes and skunks disrupted my plans, it really opened my eyes on how hard it can be to run a small business, to grow and be profitable. I expanded my little chicken farm to 250 chickens. With a lot of worry and sleepless nights, we decided that continuing to run this business wasn't going to be my business passion. But what was? Over the years, I've always had some sort of pet, from salamanders, horses, cats, and dogs. So when I stopped to pick up my dog food, I always really enjoyed spending time at the pet stores. So it seemed logical when I was handed the brochure and the news that the pet store Pet Value was for sale by the franchise, I was totally in. I've been looking for a change of working on the road with my bookkeeping for farmers business, and it seemed like fun. Why not? Who wouldn't like to spend their days with pet owners? Puppies and kittens, oh my. I think that's what most people think about working at pet stores. Easy peasy. Just to pet a few dogs, sweep a few floors, ring a few customers through, and voila, easy money. What they don't tell you is about the long days of hauling bags of food that weigh up to 30 pounds, hiring and firing of staff, dealing with not so happy customers, and last but not least, the franchise machine. I purchased the Pet Value store in the spring of 2014, and then decided after a year or so, a lot like having my second child, if I have one, why not have another? I purchased the North store with the hopes and dreams of any good entrepreneur. That store turned out to be a whole beast on it to his own. With the promises of expansion in the area and good growth in the shopping complex, a little bit of luck, and some rose-colored glasses, it would be a go. I slogged through the first 9 months with slow and steady climbing sales. Then news came that the TD Bank was closing. I knew I was in trouble. Sure enough, sales really started to tumble downwards. Thankfully, the franchise brought me out of that store, and I was left with some money lost and a tail between my legs, but with my house and my kids' retirement still intact. With the realization that retail and franchises were not a good fit for me, 11 months later, I sold my West store to some really awesome pet crazy owners who are loving it today. Once again, the energy of my life was pulling me in another direction. I decided to utilize my skills as a business owner and combine them with my bookkeeping talents. Literally overnight, Blueberry Business Solutions was formed. I focus on small business owners who are looking for solutions in their business, from purchasing bookkeeping software, office systems, and organization, as well as just someone to say, yeah, I totally get you. I totally get what you're going through. That has been my biggest moment with my clients when they're struggling through hiring the right person or deciding whether to expand their business or get another loan, is to say the words, I totally understand. It's a way for me to show some solutions when I know they are busy. It's in these solutions that will help them manage their business as well and balance between home and family. I really believe that most people would love to work for themselves, but only a few are wired for it. The ups and downs, the not knowing what will happen tomorrow. Some like the security of a consistent paycheck and a schedule, but for us entrepreneurs, it's the moments when you have no idea how the proposal is going to work out or the meeting. That's the exciting part. You don't have to do something huge to make a huge difference, because if you're happy in your business and you're excited to do it every day, it's going to make a huge difference in your life. So, if the key to success is to start before you're ready, then success for me must be around that next corner. Thank you.